Today we're going to be talking about, again, we're going to be talking about being flexible, only this time with regards specifically to calories. So do you need to be 100% accurate with your calories every single day? You might have been tracking the past few days, I hope you have, and you may be going over 30 calories a day, for example, and you're thinking, should I go for a run or do some exercise, do some burpees or something? To do some burpees or something to remedy going 30 calories over. Should I take it off tomorrow's calories maybe? So if you're consistently going over or under your calories, it will impact your results, yes. But there are ranges, so you should actually have a calorie range. So we've only worked out a solid number so far. Either you're in 5% surplus, maybe 10% surplus, you're eating a maintenance, or you're in a 10 to 20% deficit. Whichever one you're doing, okay, you should have a range. It's not like a set in stone amount of calories, okay? So what we're gonna discuss here is plus or minus 10% with your calories, okay? So so long as you're not going plus 10% every day, again, don't be a dickhead and go 10% over on purpose every day just because I've said you can. That isn't what I'm saying, okay? So if I want to lose weight, say for example, personally for me, if I want to lose weight and I go down to 2,500 calories, I'm going to plus or minus 10% off that for each day, and that's going to be okay. So my range is now going to be 2,250 calories to 2,750 calories. And now in my mind, I've just thought, oh, well, I actually don't need to smash 2,500 calories bang on every day. Now I have a range, and if I'm consistently within that range, I'm going to be getting to the goal of lean abs, which is maybe my current goal. Okay. One thing I'm going to discuss now, I'm going to give you a little story as to why punishing yourself with cardio, with exercise, is a terrible idea. Okay. So I was watching this is the day before I was due to go on holiday to Lindos in Greece, which was beautiful, by the way. And I was sitting on the sofa, and it was during the World Cup. I forget which World Cup it was, maybe 2014, I think, maybe. And it was Netherlands versus Costa Rica, right? So the match had started. I'd just finished my dinner, and I think I had like 200 calories, 300 calories left over. And I thought, oh, well, do you know what? I've got some Pop-Tarts. I'm going to eat a Pop-Tart. So I actually freeze them. They're delicious frozen. So yeah, I went and got a Pop-Tart. So in a box, you get 5 packs of Pop-Tarts, and there's 2 in each pack. So you get 10 in each box. And I actually had 2 boxes of those in the freezer. So I went and I got a Pop-Tart out, and I went on the sofa and I was watching the match. It was just kicking off, just like they were just discussing the pre-match build-up, and I started eating this Pop-Tart. Bam. I'd been dieting for so long that I was hungry and my cravings were through the roof. So I ate this one Pop-Tart, and it was so tasty, so hyper palatable, that I thought, do you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go and get another one. What's 2 Pop-Tarts going to do? Well, I ended up eating 2 boxes of Pop-Tarts, which is 3,200 calories. So I went 3,200 calories over my daily allowance, which is pretty bad. But the day before you go on holiday, I've just eaten all of these carbohydrates. Carbohydrates make you store water. And I've just been dieting for all of these weeks to go on holiday and look shredded on the beach. And I've just ruined it because I'm going to look rubbish now because I'm going to be carrying loads of water away. So what did I do? I had an exercise bike in the living room. So I jumped on it. I thought, well, I'm going to burn some of these calories off because I'm going on holiday tomorrow. So I started pedaling maybe like 10, 15 minutes into the match. And I thought, you know what, I'll stick on it till half time or till just after half time or whatever. So pedaled all the way up until half time. Half time comes, punditry, 50 minutes punditry, watch that. Second half comes, still cycled all the way through to that second half. Guess what? It goes to extra time, 30 minutes. Still cycled through that. Comes to penalties at the end. Still cycled through that. By the end of it, I'd been on the bike for that entire time. So that's 45 minutes times 2 plus 15 minutes plus 30 minutes extra time plus however long the penalties took. And I ended up burning loads of calories on the bike. But my knees were shot and I was feeling terrible about myself, okay? So do not punish yourself for going over your calories. Remember the story I've just told you about Pop-Tarts. That is not a good headspace to be in, let me tell you. That was sort of a wake-up call for me, and I've never done anything like that again. So plus or minus 10% is okay. Just make sure you're not consistently going over or under every single day, okay? It needs to be occasionally, all right? So you've got that range now. Let's use that range to be a little bit more flexible. And just remember, if you stay in that range, you're going to be nailing your goals. Okay. So task for today is to figure out your calorie range. So whatever your calories have been the previous days, we're going to add and subtract 10% onto that. So you've now got that range. Okay. Also, tomorrow, we're going to be checking in at 5 p.m. and we're going to be discussing something live. So I have an opportunity for maybe, I think it's less than 60% of you on this course. I have an opportunity for you to train with us. If you've liked this course and you want to train with us, we're going to discuss that tomorrow. But it's for less than 60% of you, okay? So make sure you're online at 5 p.m. tomorrow for the live, we're going to have a live Q&A. And I'm going to discuss this opportunity that I'm going to be allowing some of you, okay? Right, 5 p.m. tomorrow. Make sure you comment on this video, let me know you've done your task, and I'll speak to you tomorrow live.